romantic skunk.
Question over there, please.
Conchita Casanova, Radio Nacional de España. One question for Penélope Cruz, if it's possible, ask in Spanish. They told me that it's possible. Did you feel comfortable in one film like this, big, with Johnny Depp, and with action, visual effects?
Muy cómoda, sí, porque ellos me lo pusieron muy fácil. Yo tenía muchas ganas de trabajar con ellos otra vez. Con Rob había trabajado en Nine, con Johnny en Blow, y hacía ya casi 12 años. Y estaba deseando repetir con los dos, y de hecho dije que sí antes de leer el guión. Luego lo leí, me encantó y no sabía que era una pirata, una mentirosa, manipuladora y un personaje con tantos colores. Y la verdad es que lo he disfrutado mucho. Fue un rodaje largo, 6 meses viajando por todo el mundo, pero lo he disfrutado muchísimo.
A question over there, please.
Thank you. I am Ernesto Garrat from
Could
Chile.
you please stand up?
Oh, okay.
Thank you.
I have a question for Penélope Cruz first. In this kind of movies, how do you feel sharing with great talents, and especially with great character talents as Mr. Geoffrey Rush or Johnny Depp himself or Ian McShane? I mean, how was sharing this with this team of males, you being the only pirate female? And question for Johnny Depp, how do you share with your family, your kids, seeing this kind of movies, family movies? Thank you so much.
I felt very, very honored. I felt very lucky, huge privilege to share scenes with them and to spend time with them. I'm a big fan of them for a long time. And with Geoffrey and Ian and Astrid and Sam, I'd never worked with them before, but I loved every minute of it. And with Johnny, I worked before almost 12 years ago. And I mean, it was about time that somebody would put us together again, because we had so much fun working together, and I have so much respect for him. His level of creativity is so high and so free and so inspiring, and he's really a very unique human being, a very unique artist, and you feel really lucky to be around him. He's inspiring in every way, like Rob said, not just as an actor. It's in every single way. So I hope we get to do it many, many more times.
A question over there.
Hi, everyone. Hello. Hi. I'm Janice from Hong Kong TVB. And should I go on?
Yes.
right.
Well, about my family and how they react. Yeah. My family, well, my family have seen more of my movies than I have. In fact, a lot more, including this one. So, I mean, they've been angels through the process, because I started out secretly testing characters on them, to see how the reactions would be. You'd sort of, just try the character. When my daughter was little, we'd be playing Barbies, and I'd start doing these voices, and finally she just said stop. When she was old enough to, and then so they go and see the movies, and basically I can tell by their reaction if I did all right or not. So I'm very lucky in that way. But they seem to enjoy them so far. I haven't been fired by my kids. But thank you. Sorry.
Question there.
Hi, everyone. I'm Janice from Hong Kong TVB. First of all, I would like to ask Johnny, after all these years, how do you feel this time working with Penélope in this 3D new version of the sequel? And would you consider producing this movie one day? And secondly, I would like to ask Penélope, what's the most challenging part in playing this character? Thank you.
Well, the opportunity to go back to work with Penélope on any film would have been, just a gift, just a sublime gift, because she's such a talent. and so capable, so funny, so smart, so talented, you know. But beyond that, she's an amazing person. She's a great woman and a great friend, and a very, very loyal friend. And then within the context of the work, when you get into the ring with her, whatever you might throw out to her, she's going to grab and chuck it back in some obtuse direction, and then she'll throw a few things herself that keep you on your toes. You know, she's an incredible talent, and I'd do them all with her if she'd let me. And as far as producing one of the, you know what? There's no way in the world. That's the only man that can produce. There's no way. I would have exploded on within the first 5 minutes of Pirates 1, had I had any sort of, you know, investment like he does. No, he's the only man for the job, for sure. He's a wizard, Jerry.
We have a question over there.
Yeah, she asked.
I think Penelope had a second.
And Penelope.
Hi.
Yes, sorry.
Hi.
You asked about the biggest challenge for me with the movie. I think was maybe some of the learning how to use the sword, some of the action scenes, but really the biggest, if I can be honest, was to keep a straight face in some of the dramatic scenes in front of Johnny. That's really difficult. Really.
Hi.
A question there.
Hi, I'm the Sylvia Burford, French journalist for Disney Channel France. My question is for Johnny Depp. I would like to know what are the qualities to be a good pirate?
Well, the qualities to be a good pirate? Well, I mean, I can only speak from my experience. From the first second, I suppose you have to be willing to get fired. And yeah, I mean, I think the I don't know. Are there good qualities to pirates? I'm not sure. I don't know. I think the only reason that I'm still around is because I was so supported by first and foremost Jerry Bruckheimer and the director on the first one, Gore Verbinski, in terms of what I was bringing to the table, character-wise. You know, it didn't. Let's say there wasn't a group of Disney upper echelon who had any enthusiasm whatsoever for what I was doing. They almost subtitled me. So I don't know. I mean, I don't know if there are any. That's the, you know. I suppose the only good quality that my pirate had was she was probably ignorant and persistent. That's pretty much it. Thanks.
Question here. Please, the mic over there. Yes? Could you pass the mic, please?
Hi everyone, welcome to Cannes. It's lovely, very lovely to have you all here. It's very a pleasure. My name is Yael, I work for Recap at Network.tv. I have a question for Mr. Marshall. Our sister channel, Brother.tv, followed you very, very closely as you directed the movie 9. I wonder, how is it different? How is 9 different and similar as well from directing Pirates of the Caribbean?
Oh, gosh. There's more men in this one, that's for sure. And listen, you know, my great joy working on anything is stepping out in front of the camera and working with the actors. You know, and I feel very blessed because I've had 2 extraordinary casts back to back. And obviously Penelope was in both of the films, and there's a reason, because she's extraordinary, as Johnny said so beautifully. And this is just, it's an enormous production, this. And the thrill of this for me was